Hello everyone, my name is David, and today I have a pecha kucha for you guys on hashtags. So hashtag is a big part of our digital culture and pop culture today. We see them on social media, on TV, and commercials. But I realized hashtag wasn't around here around 7 years ago. So how come something that's so new has become such a big part of our digital communication? So first let's define what is a hashtag. A hashtag is a word or a phrase that's preceded by a hash sign. It marks the key word or the key idea of the post, and it's highlighted in blue that links to all the other posts with the same hashtag. So hashtag was first proposed as a grouping tool for social media in 2007 by someone on Twitter named Chris. He said to use the hash sign as a way to group messages. And one of the prominent examples of using the hashtag during that time was the hashtag San Diego fire, when people used the hashtag to report news and follow up the trend. And that really made people realize that hashtag is a great tool for following up trend and updating news. In 2009 came a pivotal moment for hashtag when Twitter allowed people to search hashtag on the search bar, and that really defined what hashtag can do and what it should do. 4 years later, hashtag was also adopted by Facebook, and that really started a phenomenon that will transform the way we communicate on the internet. We see a lot of stuff with hashtag now. From last year's Super Bowl commercials, we see half of them feature hashtags. And during the convocation for Georgia Tech students, if a student wants to have their picture shown on the big screen, they can just use the hashtag GT19 and post their picture on Instagram. So how come something that's so new has become so successful? So first is hashtag's ability to sort. It can sort and filter ideas. It can direct you to the specific conversation that you are interested in. And the popular hashtags are ranked by the app and usually shown on the home screen as one of the trending topics. Hashtag is also a kind of paralanguage. A paralanguage is a kind of nonverbal cue that people use to express ideas. And that is really hard for text to do. But hashtags are able to do that. Hashtags are like emojis that are written out. They have the ability to add another tonal layer to your communication online. Another point for hashtag is that hashtag allows you to speak informally. When we are writing, we want to write formally, as our instinct tells us. But hashtags allows you to express your ideas spontaneously and naturally, just like when we're talking. And that's really helpful when online, where you want to talk to your friends in the most clearly language possible. Hashtags also have the ability to give you a shift in perspective on your own post. It can allow you to basically have a third-person view on your own post and reflect on your own post, basically making a comment on your own post. For example, using hashtag first world problems, you can have basically a sarcasm on your own post. So having said all that, still a lot of people on the internet dislikes hashtags. They say it's a burden on the internet because people are abusing it, overusing it. There's no etiquette in using it for some people because some people put 20 hashtags and drop hashtag bombs. That is true because a lot of people see that using hashtag on the internet, especially on social media, gives you more likes. That is true. Well, it's not true because according to study, using around 5 hashtags on your post gives you the most attention, while using probably around 20, something like a linguistic tumor, gives you less, and it's usually seen as a spam. So this proves that there are rules for using the hashtag. Just like writing a good essay, where you have to use proper grammar and syntax to communicate your idea clearly. This is just like hashtag. For example, the basic idea for using hashtag is that you have to have the hashtag in one word. There shouldn't be any space or special characters. But for it to be not just a hashtag, but also an effective one, there are more underlying principles. The hashtag should be memorable, short and simple, relevant, and catchy. For example, the hashtag Throwback Thursday is really good because it's really catchy because it uses alliteration. It's short and simple and relevant. And these all contribute to the success of it on Instagram. It's also important to notice that there is ambiguity on hashtag. For example, when you put words together, there could be another explanation, and it's good to proofread it. This has happened not only to individuals, but also marketing campaigns and celebrities. So to prevent this awkwardness, it's good to proofread it. So using all these proper syntax and rules for making a hashtag can really make your post stand out. So for example, after you probably scroll through Instagram for 100 pictures today, you probably won't remember most of them. But the ones with the eye-catching picture and proper use of hashtag can really make an impression. And this is really important because the powerful use of hashtag is really shown in the hashtag activism, where people on the internet use hashtag to promote internet activism. This is shown in the 2011 civil unrest in the Middle East, where people use the hashtag Bahrain to express their own idea on the social issue and their civil unrest. This is also shown on social media, where the Black Lives Matter campaign, where people use the hashtag to really gather people on social media and really promote the idea, to gather people and really play the role in it. This is really also shown on the social media by the hashtag Bring Back Our Girls earlier this year. Hashtag also has great commercial uses. For example, in the marketing campaign by Coca-Cola, the hashtag Share a Coke really boosts the sales of Coca-Cola because the fans want to tweet about their stories. And to be able to do that, people have to basically go to the store and buy a Coke bottle with their friend's name on it. And that really boosts the sales for Coca-Cola. TV also utilizes hashtags a lot. Since 2010, a lot of broadcasters featured hashtags on their screen for people to basically engage in discussion on social media, basically like a backstage discussion during, before, or after the show. So after saying all this, what I want to emphasize, and the basic idea of this pecha kucha, is that hashtag is basically what you want to be. You can either make it or break it. Using proper syntax and methods and proper rules and skills, you can really make a powerful way to transmit ideas via hashtags, especially on something so powerful such as social media today. Whether you're an individual, you're a company, or an organization that want to either reflect ideas, market your product, or raise a social issue.